Good evening, everyone. Welcome to this SIL Captain Draft game. My name's Adamo, and I'll be casting the game. It's Captain Draft, and this is between KEF and Midas or Feed. So in the beginning, we see already they banned the Winter Wyvern and the Nepo. Undying has been banned as well. Undying ban means that they don't want to go up against any sort of early game lineup. Same thing with the Nepo. Naga Siren is banned as well. Are there any spin to win heroes, because those are always the easy bans? We might see a Shadow Fiend ban, I think. But yeah, no Troll, no Axe, no Juggernaut in this draft, so we won't be seeing any of them. And remember that the timer is the same for both the bans and the picks, so it's going to be, people need to be very careful with what they take. And Midas or Feed already taking some time. I think they're wondering which core hero they don't want to go up against. I still think that we'll probably see a Shadow Fiend ban, because I think he's around the strongest mid hero in this lineup. So he's either going to get picked or banned, and they're really digging into their time. And Vengeful Spirit ban, okay, not really what I expected. I think that means that Midas or Feet wants to take Faceless Void, unless they see the Batrider ban. Oh, TA is also in the pool. So yeah, TA or SF are gonna get picked because there's not that many mid heroes. So Spirit Breaker is gonna be their first pick. Is there any sort of global ability? There's the AA, so we might see him with Spirit Breaker because you can charge and then you can get the Frost Blast, so it should be easy kills for the Spirit Breaker. Dire pick now. Dire have much more time to pick to decide their picks than the Radiant side. And who are they gonna take? I wonder if either team would take Nyx or Lifesteal as a jungler. We don't see him at all these days, and he was such a popular hero for some times, but got his rage nerfed and his ultimate was nerfed a little as well, and now he's just not as popular. Especially the range on open wounds was also reduced. So Dire take the Tidehunter and Disruptor, very good team fight abilities. Tidehunter is gonna go in the offlane, Disruptor is gonna be a support, and so if Midas or Feet takes Faceless Void, then they already counter him with Disruptor thanks to Glimpse. If Void walks in and does his Chrono, so they take Rubik and Chaffin. I thought we'd see it picked eventually. Rubik can steal quite a good amount of spells this game. We already have Ravage, which is really good. Glimpse is really good. Static Storm is also very good. So Rubik already has a good pick of spells to take. And now we're back to the Dire. Who would they take now? They have really good team fight. I think Chaffin worked well in their lineup, but they didn't pick him, so we might see Warlock, AA, Void. I think they'll stick to this team fight lineup they want. Down to there to 50 seconds. They still need a mid hero, a core, and a support. Maybe even a jungler if they want this Disruptor to go hard position 5. I think Warlock would be cool this game. Some heroes aren't very popular right now that we never see. I mean, I remember actually in the lobby, one of the players was saying he's gonna pick Pudge. So we'll see if he does or doesn't. All right, AA, more team fight, and Phantom Assassin. They have a good late game carry if it goes that way. And Phantom Assassin is one of the best carries in a fight. She can fight early on thanks to the way Stifling Dagger and Phantom Strike work. She scales incredibly well into the late game, doing 2,000 crits easily. Now we're going to see the end of Midas or Feed. They have 20 seconds to pick their last 2 heroes. Who will they pick now? They need the Spirit Breaker is probably going to be a support. Oh, alright then. Spirit Breaker is going to be offlane, and I think this Warlock is going to be a core Warlock. So they have their late game is mostly going to be Shadow Fiend. Spirit Breaker does scale into late game, but most of the time he's not playing that way. And I think either it's actually going to be hard to see how they lane this. They might go Warlock off lane, Lich, Rubik, and Spirit Breaker together. And there we go, Pudge pick. So it looks like he wasn't lying after all. And I guess this will be a Pudge mid, PA, AA, and Disruptor going top lane, and Tidehunter is going to go bottom. The Radiant Lamp's a bit harder to guess. I think it's probably going to be Shadow Fiend mid, And after that, I'm not sure how they're gonna play. Maybe either Warlock off lane, could be Spirit Breaker off lane, even Lich could play off lane, thanks to Sacrifice. But I think they want the Warlock to farm, and I think they want the Spirit Breaker to farm as well. So we'll have to see. I know this champion player Goguma's quite good. Alright, so welcome to the game. This tournament is being sponsored by Tryhard Gaming and LogicalIncrement.com, so do visit them. And looking at the two teams, we already have smokes being bought. Minus our feed, we have Alisa playing the support Lich. We have Warlock being played by Latius, which I think this is going to be a carry Warlock. We have Rubik being played by Lettuce, Sausage, and Tomato, so that's a nice burger we got going on over there. We have Street Baker being played by Taylor, who's going to go to off lane. And lastly, we have Goguma playing the mid lane Shadow Fiend. And on the Dire, we have K. I guess K, yeah, that's how playing the Tide Hunter. He started with Boots and Tango, so should be pretty hard to bring down. Justin Tan TeamSpeak playing the AA. Pudge going mid, being played by KE. Be Jongalong. Disruptor being played by S God, and lastly we have the carry PA being played by Chinese Letters. Will we see any sort of engagement or first blood? I think the Rubik sees them. Both Rubik and Lich, I think they bought two of them. Boss one. All right, only Rubik has smoke, and Hook manages to hit. Looks like we're gonna have a first blood, but who's gonna take it? Titan gets it, so that should be a fast arcade boost for him if he wants it. So good first blood for them, and looks like they're gonna give the Pudge the bottle. So, all right, good stuff for the Dire. First blood and one bouncy ruin. And let's see, where's Lich? Lich, he went to the top lane to get one sacrifice off. So I like that he took sacrifice level. It means that he's gonna try to deny as many creeps as he can. And Tango's being brought in for the Shadow Fiend. A bit odd that he bought Tango's after he was given two. So, looking at the lanes, it's gonna be Warlock and Rubik bottom. This is actually not. They can harass the Titans a little because a lot of their damage is magical with Shadow. Oh, in the middle we see that Pudge managed to kill Shadow Fiend, but he died afterwards. It's okay though for the Pudge because since he killed first, he got the experience. So good for him. Top lane is going to be Phantom Assassin against the Spirit Breaker. I think this favors the PA because you can just keep throwing daggers. Oh wait, sorry.
We see both teams.
Hello?
They play a dual lane.
Oh, yeah. Right. Yeah. Sorry. Oh, I forgot to open open mic.
Okay.
Can you believe that? I forgot to open it.
Continue.
Yeah.
I'll be the cameraman.
Thanks. I actually introduced the teams. I forgot to say about the open mic threshold. But looking at the Tide Hunter, I don't think he's gonna have as good of a time because against Warlock and Rubik, they're all magic damage, so Kraken Shell won't help. Top lane, I think PA is gonna do better than Spirit Breaker, simply because she can spam him with dagger. She's not doing as well now, but because he has Stout Shield and Ring of Protection. But I think eventually she'll be able to overtake him. Alright, let me reduce the volume. Yeah, I can't believe I forgot to open mic threshold. Oh well, this is what we call production quality. So, bottom lane Tide Hunter only has 1 CS, so as I thought, he's not really going to be able to farm too well. He's already chewed through Tango. Oh, and Spirit Breaker gets a lucky bash, but looks like he'll be fine. The problem with putting Pudge hasted, and I think it'll be very difficult for the Spirit Breaker to make it out alive. He charges, but he stops the charge for some reason. That's a bit odd. And stopping the charge looks like he's gonna be dead. Yeah, let's see how he's gonna make it alive. He should have just charged the mid lane or the bottom lane, but I don't know. And looks like Titan's are also in trouble. Both off lanes in trouble right now. Slowed, and oh, I think the Warlock misclick. He put the Shadow Word on the Lich instead of on the Tide Hunter. And looks like we might get a hook from the Pudge. And can we get a hook? Can we get a hook? Tide Hunter falling pretty low, and all the creeps blocking. Looks like they're going to go for the Lich in the end. Can they have any sort of glimpse? No, they don't have glimpse. And looks like thanks to the creeps, they're just all gonna make it out alive. And the middle lane, Shafi was able to kill the A. I thought we'd get a hook, but it's not. These rotations by Pudge, the rotation top was worth it, but he's giving SF complete free farm. He may have killed him in the beginning, but SF has 17 CS and Pudge has 4. So even though he was able to get him in the net worth, SF is leading by a lot now. Missed hook. Yeah, that's really fine. So yeah, Kraken Shell not doing anything for this Tidehunter early on. Top lane. The thing about putting Spirit Breaker offlane is that he's not really going to be able to rotate so much. If he's a support, he can go and charge, but if he's offlane, then the moment he starts charging, everyone will know he's missing. And Lich. Oh, there we go. Rubik caught. Looks like he's probably gonna fall. No, not in the kinetic shield. Should be okay. Glimpse. Not enough mana. And if that kinetic shield had activated, he would have been able to get the kill. And I don't know, if he managed to hook him, then SF would have been like, I don't know, 100 life, a couple of hits, and he would have died. And SF comes in. Well, here we go. Are we gonna see some raises? Nice lift. Manages to stun him. And looks like the A is gonna fall, and so will the Disruptor. One more attack by the Lich gets him. And now it's Pudge's turn. Can they get the kill? It's a triple kill for the Radiant. But oh no, wait, Pudge commits suicide, so at least he will be fine. And I think the early game is going quite well for the Radiant right now. They may have given first blood, but their Tidehunter is not doing well at all. He has half the CS of the Spirit Breaker. He has his Arcane Boost, but it doesn't matter because he's taking way too much harass. And Shadow Fiend and Warlock are farming pretty well. Shadow Fiend, okay. I'm not sure that this counts as a statistic, by the way. So, or maybe we can just say that Goguma has a pretty high SF pick rate, and he already has his power threads. I wonder if we're going to see the Yule's build or Blink Dagger or Shadow Blade early on. Looks like they de-ward, but with only 30 seconds. It's good for the gold, but that ward pretty much did all the work it could do anyway. So you see a tri-lane bottom. Tidehunter's still level 4, so no Ravage, and Warlock almost reaching his level 6. He's gonna max out Shadow Word, which we don't see very often, probably because he loves her. Well, he loves harassing the Tidehunter, and Shadow Word is gonna be the best ability for that. Well, not much mana regen for him. And looks in the forest. Looks like Lich gets caught. Can they glimpse him? Hook comes out, lands, and looks like it's gonna be a dead Lich. And meanwhile, Tidehunter going against the Warlock. Warlock's not using any of his mana. Top lane, Spirit Breaker and PA now equal to CS. Now, I feel like if PA starts spamming her dagger, she could really damage the Spirit Breaker because she has the crit. So I feel like she should be able to take him down. Shadow Fiend maybe in a bad position. And Glimpse right next to the Pudge. Is he going to be able to land the hook? No. Looks like, and he does get raised down. So maybe that prediction was right. Disruptor gets charged in, and no mana for a glimpse, so falls straight away. I'm not sure they need the Nether Strike because it has a pretty long cooldown level 1. We should have saved it, but doesn't matter in the end. It's another triple kill for the Radiant. Yeah, everyone wants to fight, and this is the advantage of picking a Spirit Breaker. You can really roam all over the map. But as he leaves the PA, she's able to get farm. PA saving up. I wonder if she's going for a Midas. I don't think it's very likely. She has 1.2k gold. I don't think it's a Midas, but maybe just say I don't know why she's saving up for. Disruptor going 1-1-1 build. I wonder if he's probably gonna go max Glimpse. Glimpse is gonna be really good in this game. Oh, damn, missed it. Looks like rock fell and they'll try to push the tower. Yeah, I figured eventually that Warlock is gonna kill the Tidehunter because Tidehunter he can't stand against the Warlock. And looks like they have some stacks going on. Who's gonna take it though? I guess PA Leto is gonna take it. Is she gonna go for Battle Fury though? Yeah, probably not. What about and Tidehunter also. Yeah, this is probably more for Tidehunter. The stacks for Tidehunter. But we're gonna have to wait for some time for him to be able to take it. Probably around level 7. Or even 8, in fact. And looks like he can't deny the tower, and Radiant are able to take the first tower. They have a pretty aggressive lineup. It makes sense that they do want. Oh, nice. PA is able to get the kill. And what did she buy? She spent her gold. Oh, she got phase boots. Okay, phase boots. So not Midas, not Battle Fury, but phase boots. Probably gonna go for the Helm of Dominator build into Basher. Shaffiend, lots of early game items, Magic Wand, Ring of Aquila, and Power Treads. So they're going for their second tower. So Midas or Feed, definitely capitalizing their early game advantage. They definitely have the stronger early game team. Interesting build by the Lich, going 1 point ice armor early. If he takes more points sacrifice, the cooldown lowers, so you're able to get more experience, but I guess he's not going for that. Yeah, Iftai is able to get fast BKB, but he's not even level 6 yet. He's going to turn to level 6 now, so I have to see. I wonder what Shaffien's saving up for. 1.7 could be a straight Blink Dagger. Yeah, I think he might be going up straight Blink Dagger. Pretty good this game. Although there are hooks and Disruptor's Glimpse, so blinking in might be a bit risky. But at least they have 2 towers, so they're doing quite well. What's the gold gap? I think it's around, yeah, wow, almost 6k gold experience. That's pretty fast. That's quite a lot at 10 minutes in the game. Lich has his Tranquil Boots, best boots because you just want to move fast and cast your spell. So nice boots. Rubik doesn't have much. He could buy his Arcane Boots, but I think he wants to save up. Looks like he might be trying to save up, go for Blink Dagger. Fast Blink Dagger would be really good this game. Oh, nice. Looks like very nice work by the Shadow Fiend. He immediately kills the H apparition on the blink, and Pudge manages to hook a creep. I don't think Disruptor should have sent him back. He might have been dead anyway. They jump on the Rubik. Big rock comes out by Warlock, and nice Nether Strike by the Spirit Breaker, able to catch the PA. Trading PA for Rubik, not worth it. Shadow Fiend ultimate, pretty much a whiff here. Looks like Santa has his Ravage. Will he use it? No, doesn't want to use it. And looks like it's just gonna be their third tower. Shadow Fiend had the haste rune, now he has a double damage rune, and he has 3k gold. Holy crap, that's a lot of money. And they're gonna go for the tower now. Yeah, definitely the Radiant want to go for this very fast game. And the problem is that KEF early game, their only really strong team fight is Tidehunter. They have to rely on hooks, which are not, going to be completely 100%. Looks like he might try to land a hook, misses. Like I said, not 100%. And the rest of their team fight is just not that stable. I mean, Disruptor is good, but he's not even level 6 to get his Static Storm. AA is the same thing. His ultimate is also not a guaranteed thing to land. And PA, I mean, sure, she's a PA, but early game she's a carry with very little farm. Looking at the net worth, we can see he's Shaffiend at 7k net worth, and he bought something. What did he buy? Anything on the Career Voidstone? Yep, he's gonna go for early Yules. Not gonna be the Blink Dagger. And looks like he's caught the kinetic field. Actually turns it around, he might get 2 kills. He does. He gets a double kill, and he's frosted up. I think they might throw the Ravage, but Ravage gets him barely at the edge. And not the best communication. Will he get 3 kills? 3 kills for the Shadow Fiend. Already going godlike. He is 9, 2, and 3 early in the game. I think that was way worth it for him. I mean, he gave them a godlike streak, so he gave them a lot of gold, but he sure as hell made a ton of gold as well. Lich throwing his ultimate, not the best use. Spirit Breaker coming in. Lich doesn't even have enough mana to use his abilities. And are they able to kill the Titan? They are able to kill the Titan, but they lose a Spirit Breaker as well. I don't think that trade was worth it, because they're ahead. So when they trade 1 for 1, the die are usually the ones coming out on top. Especially because Spirit Breaker has more farm than Tidehunter anyway. So yeah, that was not good. That was not good. Tidehunter, however, has his Blink Dagger, has his Arcane Boots. Probably gonna. I wonder if he's gonna go rush a Refresher. Might go for it. The stack is still there. The Radiant can't take it though. They don't really have. They have Shadow Fiend who does a good amount of physical damage, but no real ability to go through them, through such a big clump of Magic Commune heroes. Let's look at what we have. Some items going on. Lich has staff wizardry. I think it's gonna be the staff wizardry is gonna be 4 staff. I think he should max the max sacrifice first to get more experience, but we'll see. Warlock going to go Aghanims. He's Aghanims refresher, classic Warlock build. He has 2 points in upheaval, so should see some slows coming out. Oh, it looks like they have some vision on the Tidehunter. They managed to charge in. Will he be glimpsed back? I don't think they want to glimpse him back when he's. I think this disruptor is glimpsing them back when he shouldn't. They're gonna try to take the stacks. They don't have any. They don't have Ravage ready, so they could go for it. And alright, they got 1 creep and another charge on the Tidehunter. They're going to go all. He's going to go all the way to the tower. I think he may have gone too close. Looks like the PA is thinking of chasing him. She will, and will he be able to? Ah, he just TP's out. No, PA has no way to stop him. Minus our feet so far playing quite a bit better than KEF. They're able to take some of the stack. They glimpse back the Warlock. Nice hook. And looks like, oh nice, Lich ultimate bounces around, gonna get nice, gonna get at least secure a couple of kills and jump on the Pudge. So it's a 3-for-1 trade. A Pudge Titan jumps in but gets immediately lifted and can't even use his Ravage. If he was, he might have been able to cause some damage. That was really bad. Despite that, the KF made some good experience because they were able to get a kill on the Warlock, but the PA is less than half the net worth of the Shadow Fiend. That's how bad it is right now. And Shadow Fiend has a Yules as 2.5k gold thanks to that stack. We'll have to see what he goes for. Rubik has his Arcane Boots, probably going to go for either Force Staff or Blink Dagger next for positioning. Spirit Breaker, Urn, which we've seen him use a few times, Power Treads. I don't understand how the Radiant have so much gold at this stage of the game. They're all walking around with 2,000-3,000 gold like it's nothing. You know, you can go Midas now and still make a killing. So Spirit Breaker has Power Tread. I'm not sure. We'll have to wait to see what he goes for. Maybe Assault Cuirass would actually be really good. We'll have to wait to see. Shadow Fiend, his Blink Dagger, has his Heal Staff. He has all the mobility he needs. I think he should go for BKB now. It stops the Ravage, stops the Disruptor's ultimate. It'd be really good for him. Speaking of Tidehunter, not much of a stack really. 1 creep. I mean, I'm sure he took all 3 creeps, but it's not as good as it could have been. Ancient Apparition has nothing, boots, and that's it. And you can see that the warding on the Dire is very defensive warding. That just shows that they're worried about the Spirit Breaker charging and getting kills. Radiant have. And they have 1 ward here, and they have 1 ward here as well. This explains why they've been charging so deep into the Dire jungle. And it seems like they're letting off a bit on the pressure. They're very far ahead, but I'm not sure that means that they can win. All it takes is looks like the smoke is gonna be popped. Pudge flying in the air gets immediately blown up. Him and the Ancient Apparition. Looks like the Disruptor is gonna fall as well. Shafi with a triple kill. This is kind of getting one-sided. I don't know what would take for KF to come back into this game. It's gonna be quite difficult, really. They have to really land some very good Tidehunter ultimates, and even then, nothing's guaranteed. Tidehunter ultimate, maybe a good Ancient Apparition ultimate as well as Disruptor, but that's easy to say. We'll see how hard it is to do, though. And their lead's getting closer to that 13k gold and 11k experience. They're pressuring this PA before she's able to farm. She even has a bracer. You don't really want to stop buying bracers on your carries. It just shows that you're quite behind actually. PA 5k net worth. Shadow Fiend almost 12k. And he has another 3k saved. Where is this gold? What the hell? And they see the Spirit Breaker. Are they gonna go for him? They're gonna land. Oh, charge! Doesn't even throw out a hook. How odd. And glimpse back. Alright, maybe they could be able to get a nice kill here. And they bring down the Spirit Breaker. Ravage comes out, hits on too nice. Disruptor ultimate again. Bad hook that hits the Tidehunter instead. A Warlock ultimate lands on once, only the Disruptor. So 1-for-1 trades favoring the Dire so far. Shadow Fiend blinks in. He's not gonna let it be one for one, and he gets the kill on the AA. Looks like Tidehunter is probably gonna fall as well unless he turns it around. Nice hook by the Pudge, gets the Rubik. It's a 2 for 2 so far. Tidehunter might actually make it out alive. Oh no, Shadow Fiend goes in, kills the PA, and looks like he's also gonna kill the Pudge as well. It was 2 for 2 for some time. Looks like it was gonna be pretty good for the Dyer. Might not even, might be a team wipe in the end. Oh no, poor Dyer. That is a team wipe. And oh, Disruptor, you don't want to. I don't understand why he teleported there. That was a really bad teleport. That was just completely unnecessary. He teleported in front of the Shadow Fiend and the Lich. I don't know what he expected them to do. But Shadow Fiend, 6k gold in the bank. I think Shadow Fiend is making gold faster than he can spend it. He's like, I have 6k. Maybe I'll just collect interest. I don't know. Phantom Assassin has 1.6k gold. I wonder if she's going to go for an early BKB. I think it might be. I think early BKB stops Requiem's damage. I believe it stops its damage, but it doesn't stop the slow. So you should be able to at least block the damage. And Warlock has his Agam Scepter, because that's what the Radiant needs. Even more items. Shadow Fiend tripling PA's farm. That's always good to know when you're the carry and the enemy mid lane has 3 times as much farm as you. Spirit Breaker looks like he's going to go for a BKB, probably just so he can charge in. I feel like the Pudge and the Tidehunter have some sort of communication problem. Every time the Tidehunter blinks in, he gets hooked by the Pudge, and I don't think he's saving him. I think he's just trying to hook an enemy, and somehow he ends up hooking the Tidehunter, and they lose out on a kill. Anyway, at this point we are at approaching 20k gold lead and 15k experience. But you know, one team wipe, if the Dyer can get that, which doesn't sound very likely, but if they can get a team wipe, they'll be able to cut the lead by like half. But it's a pretty tall order. I'd say that MOF have like 90% chance to get it. Rubik has his Blink Dagger, so should be able to. We haven't seen much Rubik plays. Maybe I haven't been able to catch it, but I haven't noticed him being able to steal anything like Ravage so far. And alright, they see the Disruptor. They're gonna charge him. Oh, I think he was about to charge him, but he walked into the fog. This is the last outer tower for the Dyer, by the way. Dyer haven't taken the tower yet, and they've lost 5. And okay, they see him. He manages to get in close. Rubik jumps in. Are they able to get the kill on the Disruptor? No. Looks like he'll be fine. Warlock manages to make it out of the kinetic field. Disruptor took a huge amount of damage from that charge. It's not that he took a huge amount of damage. It's because he has no items whatsoever. He has 3 branches and a boot. Alright, looks like they're Dyer are keeping their distance. I think they had the ward here, but I'm not sure if it was de-ward or if it timed out. If they can get a good Pudge hook, then they might scare the Radiant from pushing in, but they want to get someone, preferably the Lich or the Rubik, who are quite squishy. You want to hook someone like the Spirit Breaker with his 1.6k life, or the Warlock. And Warlock already working on his Refresher. Yeah, Refresher Warlock with Aghanim is going to be scary as hell. I wonder if he'll be able to make it. Shadow Fiend has a Monkey King bar, almost has his BKB as well. So both bars are going to be his very soon. Okay, they see the Spirit Breaker. This will be a really good kill if they can get it. Ultimate's being thrown out, and they get the kill. I think this will be like 3,000. I think these 2,000 experience, right? Yeah, 2,000, 2.5 experience, 1.89k gold. So this one kill, when you're this far behind, this is how much difference it makes. And the experience goes to Pudge, Disruptor, and PA. PA definitely needs that experience in gold. PA has a Blade Mail. I like the item builds coming out of the Dyer. They already have 2 Blade Mails, one on Pudge and one on the PA. So if they're hit by the ultimate by Shadow Fiend, they're able to reflect it. Unfortunately, he has BKB, so they're not going to be able to reflect any damage to him. Okay, hook comes out, doesn't land. If they can kill the Shadow Fiend, who's 17, I think he's on another godlike spree. No, it doesn't tell you. Yeah, I think he's also on a godlike spree or something like that. So it'll be huge amounts of gold, maybe like, I don't know, 3,000 gold. They can get the kill. But one kill on the Spirit Breaker, able to slow down the game a little. Slight dip experience, slight dip in gold. Of course, when you're 20,000 K behind, a slight dip isn't much to talk about. They're going to go for Roshan. They should be able to take him pretty fast because they have the Shafin Presence of the Dark Lord, which reduces armor, and Shafin himself hits like a truck. Oh, nice. AA scouting out, but that's not gonna do much. They see it, but it's like, do you really want to fight? I don't think they want to. I'm definitely seeing the Shafin doing a lot of the heavy lifting for the Radiant, and that explains why he's gonna get the Aegis. So you're gonna have to kill him twice if you want to get that bounty on him. Alright, they're gonna push bottom again. If Pudge, he should hook the Rubik or the Lich. If he can do that, they can stall the push. Despite that, Shafin might still just go for it. He might BKB, blink in, and just cast his ultimate anyway, and they can do nothing about it. But their best bet is to try to kill the Rubik or Rubik or the Lich before the fight starts. Warlock, you might try to go for him as well, but it'll be a bit hard to burst him down because he has much more life. But if you keep him alive, his ultimate has huge range. So, have to see. Dire keeping their distance. Alright, they see that they break the Rubik smoke. Hook almost gets him actually. That was a really good hook. Just only had a bit more range. Oh, they see that he planted the ward. Do they have any sentries? No. All blink in by the SF manages to burst the PA down. Immediately gets a double kill. Alright, triple Spirit Breaker manages to get the kill on Disruptor, and looks like he was almost going to do Nether Strike, but bitten before he can do that, and looks like they're going to get bottom tower. Ouch. How will the Dire defend this? More like, can they defend it? They're going to lose the bottom racks. I don't think that Pudge wants to hook anyone. They have all their ultimates. Hook kind of cleaves them in two, but doesn't get anyone. They have all their ultimates ready except Pudge's ultimate. Alright, and even now, okay, now it's up. But, alright. Nice. AA coming out. Nice! Double ultimate. Can they get a kill? Oh, Pudge. Morlock's ultimate manages to get them all, but looks like they're going to get a double kill for now. 2 kills, 3 kills, but they even are able to kill the Shafin, but he has Aegis. How unfortunate. And PA, maybe she might jump on. No. And it's a 2 for 2, but definitely favors the Dire. They make a 4.5k experience from that. But if they want to go, I think they should actually go now. It's only the SF, but I think they're too scared to go for him, and they're also worried about these double golems who can hurt quite a lot. Still, it was just SF by himself. I think they should, if they were gonna go for him, they should have gone for him just now. And SF decides he's gonna go for Mask of Madness because, you know, he wants to hit hard and fast. They lose their bottom racks. They get a good amount of gold from it, but it wasn't worth it. And another A ultimate's coming up. I don't know what he expects to get out of it. Where is it here? Yes, you see it. Do I think there's any chance for a comeback? As a caster, you want to be neutral, so you don't want to say one team is going to win. But I mean, just by looking at the graphs, looking at the items, looking at how the game is flowing, Minus or Feed looks like, as they say, have it in the bag. I think there's like a 5% chance that Dire can take it. But you never know. I mean, yesterday I played a game where we were behind and we were able to hold up for 20 minutes. We didn't come back though, but we had a good base race at the end. But yeah, there is a rubber band effect. The rubber band effect though only kicks in if you're actually getting kills. And the Dire, they're not really killing that much. I still think the fight has to start with Pudge hooking either Rubik, Lich, or Warlock. Even the Warlock would be a good person to get. Warlock getting close to his refresher. He already has the Oblivion Staff, enough money to buy the Perseverance. Let's see, Lich has Yules, has his. I think actually he should go for Aghanims, so he has those permanently bouncing balls of his. I think those would be fun. Rubik, that hasn't got much items actually. I still haven't seen Rubik do much this game. I haven't seen a Stolen Ravage or Stolen Hook would be cool. So again, I don't know if it's just that I haven't noticed or he hasn't been stealing them. Speedbreaker has his BKB, has a Claymore. What's that Claymore gonna make? What does Claymore make? Exactly, Claymore. I wonder. Both items are a bit odd. Shadowblade or Battle Fury. That'll be odd. I think you should go for Aghanim. It gives him a good amount of team fight. Shadow Fiend. Every time I look at him, he has a huge amount of money in the bank and another new item. He might. I don't know if he's gonna sell anything. Maybe sell the boosted powers, gets a boost of travel or something. And what was my spectator saying? Yeah, the thing is, can they burst him down? He has a BKB, he has a Yules, he has Blink Dagger. Bursting him down is going to be really hard. And Spiritbreaker charges in. I actually think, okay, alright, he charges in and gets 4-staff back. Oh, Lich actually could be bursted down, but nah, probably going to make it. No, Hook on the Shadow Fiend. Casts ultimate, kind of a whiff. Alright. Shadow Fiend has no ultimate now. Can they go for him? He's just pounding on the tower. They smoke in their base. I don't think that the die should have done that because I think there were creeps here anyway because they could have seen them. They smoked in their base. I mean, where would they go? The Radiant must know they're going to go middle. Where else would they go? And Shadow Fiend's kind of staying behind now. He has no ultimate. And he uses BKB. So, this might go for him. They see the Shadow Fiend. Hook misses. And a big jump by Rubik. He steals Rot. And, oh, Ravage comes out but is managed to block. Warlock ultimate. Catches pretty much everyone. Tidehunter alive. He's trying to change the Lich. Where's Shadow Fiend? Shadow Fiend manages to kill the AA. And PA died pretty early on. Looks like it's gonna be a 4-for-1. They get the Rubik. So about that rubber band effect, yeah, it's there. I mean, a Rubik kill giving you this much experience that's the rubber band effect, alright. But it only works if you're actually getting kills. And I wonder if the Radiant are just gonna close this now. If they wait, Dire could hold one more defense, but will it be worth it? I mean, at 20k experience deficit, 25k gold, and yeah, Dire just call it, throw in the towel, and KEF. Alright, so that's the game, and pretty. I mean, I think they took this down pretty damn convincingly. There was never seemed like any. Oh, look at those fantasy points, 18.8. Anyway, mine is Audible, and thank you for watching. I'll see you next game.